Let's go now. Hut, hut. Set. Ready, ready. Set. Hut. Ready. Check out. Here we go. Set. Down. Ready. Ready, ready. Go. Let's go. Ready. Set. Ready. Set up. Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut. Set up. Ready, ready. Come on, come on. Hut. Let's go now. Check out. Set. Ready. Set. Go. Ready. Ready. Here we go. Set. Set up. Down. Hut, hut. Ready, ready. Ready, ready. Let's go. Hut. Set. Ready. Check out. Here we go. Here we ready. Set up. Go. Come on, come on. Set. Ready. Let's go now. Set up. Set. Hut, hut. Set. Ready, ready. Ready. Here we go. Set. Hut. Down. Check out. Ready, ready. Ready. Let's go. Go. Set. Ready. Timberwolf. Ready, ready? Set up. Hunt. Come on. Set. Take off. Let's go now. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready? Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, go. Set. Viking 18. Ready? Ready? Set up. Here we go, shot. Hut, hut.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Miami Dolphins. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in week 4. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. And he finally goes out of bounds, so he couldn't take it the distance, but all the way inside the 15.
There hasn't been a game played where defenses don't talk about coming out on their toes and being the aggressor. But boy, when you give up a return like that, you're really starting it on your heels. Let's see how they adjust.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself.
And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. And he busts those tackles.
Extra DB out there for the Fins. 3rd down. He's dropping back to throw. The catch is made by a rookie from Notre Dame. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bills have a first down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw now. Completed to his running back. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down. Here he goes, third and long. That's caught for the first. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
They'll try and punch it in. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they'll decline this and take the results. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Cut out left. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Looks like they're going option keeper on first and 10. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, well, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Looking now from the gun. Throwing this one back of the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up second down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
7 yards on the carry. Now they've got third and 3.
Brings up third and 3.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They gain 11 on that play, and that is a Dolphins first down.
Out
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He has room past the 25. Down the left sideline he goes. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. They go play action on 1st down. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Almost the completion of the wrong team there. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a 1st inside the red zone. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's not going to get the 1st. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills break the tie here in the 1st.
Okay, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense, they better regroup.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing on schedule.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Looking in the air here. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Come on.
From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. And he's going to score a touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He lost the football. Oh, man, lucky break there. He falls on it himself. We nearly saw their problems really start to snowball following that touchdown. So first and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Gets everything he has under this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on second down. They send the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Dolphins have it as he records the first interception of his young career. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
That second down run is only going to manage a yard.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. To the air now on first and 10. On the move, headed right. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Now pressure coming. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Dolphins pick it up. 40, 30, gets the 10. And Miami returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Dolphins grow their lead off the turnover. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First down, play action. Vacates quickly left side. On the run, deep down the left side. Brought in inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills making a one-score game in the first half. That one right down the middle. And the Bills chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to.
Ready.
First and 10 from the 32. Throwing from the gun here. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 4 there. And it's going to be first down, Miami. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Dolphins with the lead here at Hard Rock. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And puts a Mayer under it, deep down the middle. And he's got it, it's in close. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Starting at the 10. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They'll work against the blitz. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up. Looking for a pass on second and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game. They'll air it out on third. Headed out right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. From the red zone on first. Escapes the... And he's dropped for big yardage, but will this hold up, Brock? I don't know. We got to sort this penalty marker out first. So now, following the penalty, here's first and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. Another chance at 6. It's second and goal. Pass play coming here. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Here we go, right up the gut. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Bills make it a one-score game before halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Bills chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Go, Cougar 19!
Starting this drive with a design run. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out at halftime. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Downfield working the left. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. I'll throw it. Hits him on the out route. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. How about a big hitter? 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He brings it in. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the...
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Bills start the second half with some needed points. And now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. Jukes away from one. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Completed to his running back. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
They'll have the first down and even more. And the stop is made just a couple of yards shy in that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Hand out to the back. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
They're headed up the middle. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up. Leaving the offense out there. It's fourth and goal from the 1.
Let's go. Ready?
Needs the goal line. He takes it himself. And they'll pitch it out to him. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Dolphins lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle. It's good. And And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Setting up to throw. Throw left side, complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bills have a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
To throw here on 1st down. He puts some juice on it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. They'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen...
They connect on the deep shot. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Seven Pirates!
From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So 2nd down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out.
He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins making a 3-score game in the 4th. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's going to try another deep one here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be 2nd down. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 3rd down from the gun. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Desperation time here on 4th. He connects downfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 1st and 10 now from the 46. He's going to throw it again. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Throwing it again here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Bills.
Working inside the red zone. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get it back to within 2 possessions. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. Did the Bills get to it? They did! They got it back! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Option design here. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is a Dolphins first down.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Let's go!
They'll go play action. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ready? 60 Bison! 60 Bison!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for second down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Force that to his right. That one's complete over the middle. And this is down all the way to the 3. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he'll take it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins have likely locked up the win right there. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First and 10, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Throwing it on second down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down.
Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get it back to within 2 possessions. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills get it back to a 14-point game. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. 1st down from the 42. Working now from the gun. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Bills have some new life in the 4th.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism.
And the Dolphins are going to get to him, and he is dropped. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. He's going to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Now to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Throwing from the gun here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play!
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
So here comes a big play. Bills going for 2. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. All right, so for the time being, we stay in a 1-possession game, Brock, but they were trying to make it a 2-score game with that 2-point conversion.
Could feel it. The killer mentality on that sideline. They wanted to put this game away. And if they're getting that aggressive right there, no doubt, this defense wants to play with the same aggression. Buckle up, offense. Pressure's coming. They're going to want to force this one and this offense into a mistake and seal this game now.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Brock out. And they'll have just one left to burn now. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, set.
They're going to pass it here. That one's caught along the left sideline. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
The analytics are pretty good. Move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk.
Setting up to pass. On the move, headed right. Brown still throwing, and this is intercepted. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Into the red zone. And he will get back to the end zone. It's a touchdown, and they've got a shot at tying this up.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
And that catch gets them the 2. We're all tied up here in the 4. Whew, crisis averted, Brock. They got the 2 and the tie, for now at least. It looks like they have saved off the L and forced themselves overtime.
Yeah, those 2 critical words you just said right there, for now, like for right now. But there's a lot more time on that clock than this defense would care to see. They got to step up. Offense just stepped up, got the 2-point conversion. Now defense, you got to respond to send this game to overtime.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
18 Rattler.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Chased out to his right. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
19, let's go now.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be 1st down, Miami.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
He'll look to throw it. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So everything rests on his leg. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. Well, what began as just a good start to this season might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious legs to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.